guys, it's me Ria and welcome back to my channel. So in today's video I'm going to be sharing with you all my review of the newest launch by Sugar Cosmetics, which is the Contour de Force face palette. So if you guys would like to know my thoughts on it, then please continue watching. So Sugar Cosmetics is currently on a roll and it's releasing back-to-back products, and the latest launch is the face palette by them, which is called as the Contour de Force face palette, and this is what it looks like. It retails for rupees 799 and you get about 12 grams of product, and the shelf life of this palette is 3 years. So these are the two different variants that they have currently launched. So I have the second palette, which is 02 Vivid Victory, and this is what it looks like. And now let's start with the packaging. So this is how the face palette looks like from the outside, and on the back side of this black cover, all the details including the ingredients list, the use before date, the manufacturing date and everything, basically all the details are printed on this cover itself. And this is what the actual product looks like. I am absolutely sold over the packaging. It looks so beautiful and tiny, and on the back side of this product nothing else is mentioned, which again, you know, like very similar to the eyeshadow quads, I was really hoping that they include all the details on the product itself rather than keeping it in, rather than printing it on this cover, because somehow if I lose this cover, I will have no details whatsoever about this palette. So that's just a little thing about the packaging that I do feel. Now when you actually open up the palette, this is how it looks like. Thankfully it comes with a mirror, which is super, because that just makes it like a complete palette. You just have to carry this palette while you're traveling and you do not need a separate mirror. So thumbs up definitely to Sugar for including a mirror in this palette. And these are the beautiful shades that come in this palette. So the first one is a nice beautiful contour shade, the second one is a highlighter shade as you can see, and the third one is the blush. So these are the swatches of the shade that comes in this palette. Now I was actually hoping for the contour shade to be a little bit darker, because this shade that they have given is just one shade probably darker than my skin tone. So if you're someone who's darker than me, then this is not going to at all work for you. For me it actually works as a bronzer. Like you can see, it has nicely bronzed up my face, but I was actually hoping that they would have like a really dark nice contour shade for deeper skin tones. So it's pretty okay, on an everyday basis. As it is, we do not really contour our face that much, so it's pretty good for bronzing up your face overall. Like you can see, I've just bronzed up my face using the contour powder. The second one is the highlighter. I'm totally sold over this highlighter. As you can see, I've applied it on my face and it just gives such a beautiful glow. It is not at all chunky, it is not at all, it does not have this shimmer, glittery shimmer particles, none of that. It just gives you a nice, lit from within glow, which I really like. The highlighter is my most favorite in this palette. And the third one, which is the blush, is again nice and subtle. It's definitely buildable, which is a good thing. So you can build it up as far as your liking goes. The shade is again pretty nice. It will work across varied skin tones. Even if you are a bit dusky than me, it's going to work pretty well for you. So I am going to be inserting a demo right here to show you guys how I actually apply these products. So like I've already mentioned, because it's just a shade or two darker than my skin tone, it just gives a nice, like sort of a bronzed up look. Like you can see here, it just bronzes up my face a little bit. Now coming on to the blush. For the blush, you do have to build up the intensity. On the camera, I don't know why, but it's not picking up that well. But over here it is, this is my second layer and it's actually looking really stark. So you need to control the amount of pigmentation that you would want for your blush. I think I've applied a bit too much over here. It's not capturing on the camera that well, but I really need to tone it down a bit. So I'm just going to go with a cleaner brush and just tone it down. So even the blush is pretty nice. It just gives a nice flush of color. And now coming to the best part, highlighter. So I'm just going to dip my fan brush really well into the highlighter. Do you see that? I think I've applied a little too much. I've gone a little overboard, but this shows how well pigmented the highlighter is. I'm also going to apply a little bit on the bridge of my nose. So this is how the products look like on me. I absolutely love the highlighter. It's so beautiful and it just gives such a beautiful, lit from within glow to my face that I really liked it. So yeah, this is what it looks like on me. So as you guys must have already seen in the demo, all the products apply really well on my skin, and except for the contour powder, I did hope it to be a little more darker, but apart from that, I think both the blush as well as the highlighter is beautiful. I'm not saying that the contour powder is not good, but I just wished it to be a little more darker, because if you're somebody who's darker than me, then it's not going to make any difference is what I feel. But yes, that was my review of the face palette by Sugar Cosmetics. So I really hope that you guys did like this video, and if you did, then please don't forget to give it a big thumbs up. And if you're watching me for the first time, then please do consider subscribing to my channel, because it would really mean a lot to me. And if you are subscribing to my channel, then also please do click on the bell icon. That will just make sure that you are notified every time I upload a new video. So yeah, that's it for today's video. I'll see you guys in my next video. Until then, bye bye.